Hello. Hi, Cryptid. Trying to get my phone to sit up, but it's not really working. Sorry, guys. There we go. We went into urgent care being like, hey, I think I'm just having like an allergy thing. Could you give me some strong allergy medication? And they did a strep test. And it came back positive. And it was kind of funny because the doctor walked in and was like, "You're positive," and we were like, "Oh wow, we have strep." And Ether was just like, "Yeah, yeah," and the doctor was like, "You have COVID," and we are like, "No, we have strep. It says right here on the paper." And he was like, "Wait, what?" And he like looked at it, and he was like, "I'll be right back," and he walked out. And us and Ether were just like busting up laughing. We're like, I didn't even get a COVID test. And the doctor came back in a few minutes later and was like, okay, so sorry about that. And we were just still kind of chuckling about it. So it wasn't terrible. Yeah, strep is not our friend. But we're not doing too terribly. We called out of work this morning because our throat hurt really, really bad. But we had the strep test from yesterday, so we're not feeling terrible. We have kind of like a sore throat, and it still feels kind of like allergies. I think the test um, increased the ouchiness of it, but it still just kind of feels like it still kind of feels like allergies. We're on antibiotics now, but it's so weird. So we have a little bit to not be not be near Odyssey. Not saying that we're not taking care of him. Ether's sister is currently upstairs doing some training with Odyssey and whatnot, and we've been doing a lot of training with Odyssey too. But we just needed a break for the night, and so she said that she'd watch him and do some training with him. So we're like, heck yeah, Odyssey's getting some good social time. We're getting a break, and tomorrow we get to go help train another dog who's having aggression issues with small animals. So, and we have another person that is just like he's working on our yard, and he's like we're so grateful to have extra help for the yard because it's just like a big yard and there's a lot to do. And it doesn't seem like very much until you're actually like, I want to do this and I want to do this. So we hired a guy. Um, oh, thank you. You love our channel? Yeah, Strep. The first time we had Strep, oops, sorry. Let me try and stand this phone up further. There we go. The first time we had Strep, it was awful. Like the test came back negative, but we still got on antibiotics because the doctor was like, "There's no way that's not strep." Excuse me. And like it hurt really bad. We were out for like 2 weeks from school and stuff. We were like 16 or 17. This time it feels like allergies. Like it's just like, oh, it's just allergies. We went in for allergy medication and came out with a positive strep test. We were like, what? Um, so I think the first time you get it is the worst. And some people just have different reactions to different illnesses. So I'm not positive on that one. But yeah, so there's a guy that's helping out with yard work, and in order for us to cut down the cost on his labor, because we offered 150, but he's doing a lot more work than what we originally asked for. So we're gonna pay him like $300, so double what he was, what was originally set on the post. And then we're offering dog training because he has a rescue, and he just wants help with helping with barking and helping um, trying to introduce new animals because he's unsure if his dog is aggressive or if his dog is just wanting to play and doesn't really know how to interact with other animals. Um, so we're going to help him with introducing his dog to Odyssey. He has a Great Dane, so I know Odyssey's going to be a little shy at first, but it'll be good. And then we're offering help to other people who are trying to get rid of their dogs because of X, Y, and Z behavior. Um, so yeah, we're finally getting into the dog training thing that we wanted to do for forever. And it just took us commenting on a post of somebody being like, my dog is aggressive towards little animals. And this happened when COVID started. And nothing's really changed besides us staying home more. And so I was like, oh, cool. Well, here's 3 things you can do to help. And she's like, can you help me more? And so, we have a training gig. So that's awesome. I'm going to help with that tomorrow. And yeah, so we're really excited to start training other people's dogs. We also got a new job. I know we had the telemarketing job for like 3 weeks, but we got a new job for Sound Telecom as an answering service person. And it's 4 10s, which actually works out for us because we get Sunday off and then we work 2 days. So we work Monday, Tuesday. We took today off just because we woke up feeling like crap. But then we get Wednesday, Thursday off. Then we work Friday, Saturday, and then we get Sunday off. So we're only working 2 days in a row. And it is 10-hour shifts, but to us, that doesn't really matter. When we work, we don't really get anything else done anyhow. So I feel like we just prefer the 2 days, get 1 day off, 2 days, get 2 days off, 2 days, get 1 day off. That works for us, and I feel like that's actually going to help with our attendance and such after we get over strep, because I don't even know how we got strep. We're so cautious. We wear our mask all the time and wash our hands and hand sanitizer all the time. So who knows? Who knows how we got it? It's not too terrible though. But yeah, we're really excited about helping training dogs. And the one person that we're helping train, she lives about an hour and a half away from us, which is fine. Um, but she has a boxer pit mix, and it's kind of exciting because that's what our old dog was, a Donnie. And we're just really excited to help other people with their dogs as well. Which reminds me, I got to come up with a training plan before the morning, before I leave, so I can leave her with something to work on. But yeah, so we're really excited to get into all this different stuff. Along with, I don't know if you guys saw, I don't know how many of you here saw, we posted our wedding dress on our community tab and on our Instagram tab. And like, we fell in love with our wedding dress. We're getting it on the 30th, and I can guarantee you we're going to wear it around the house. We're going to wear it around the house up until the wedding. We're just going to be like, oh, I love this dress. It's going to be great. We're going to absolutely love wearing that thing just at random times. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and the veil, we have to wait to order the veil because it's $100 and the dress was $450, and that was all that we had for our dress. And so yeah, but anyway, we're just really excited for everything that's happening. Like, I think Ether's a little overwhelmed with mental health stuff, but they're getting better, and we're trying to help them the best that we can on that front. But yeah, so we're just really excited. So many good things. Yes. Oh yeah, and the rats. Okay, so we have the boy rats in a bird cage currently because we have to um, we have to mesh over the cage that the big girls are in right now. And the big girls are on the top of the ferret nation that we have, and we have that meshed over now, so the babies can't get out. And so they're in the top portion. The baby girls, are in the bottom portion. So we're starting to introduce the baby rats to the adult rats, and we have to wait another couple weeks till they're just a little bit bigger because Winter has a history of not being so nice to little babies, which is unfortunate, but we're working with it. So if anybody has tips on introducing adult rats to baby rats without having them sadly go into the ground, um, that would be good. Your guys' stuff is lagging. Maybe it's our Wi-Fi. I don't know. We've been having weird issues. But yeah, if anyone has any tips on introducing rats. The wedding dress is going to be casual wear for a few days because like why wear it one day? Why feel like a princess for one day? Yes, we have to show everyone the baby rats, but I have to wait till my phone is charged, so stay tuned because I will make a trip upstairs to show you our baby rats. So we don't have names for them all, but we do have nicknames for them all. So I have Rona, or COVID, or Corona. We're calling her Rona for right now because she has markings on her back that look almost like Corona. And then we have Quarantine, and we have Triangle Girl and Velisca. Those are our 4 baby girls. And then we have Triangle Boy, Velisca's twin, and Titan. And we're currently giving them antibiotics because I think 3 of them have a respiratory infection. So we're giving them antibiotics, and they're doing a lot better now. Um, but yeah, Summer has bitten toes of the babies, but hasn't really been aggressive. I think she's just trying to figure out how to get to them to play because Summer is the more affectionate of the two. And Winter has, like I said, she has a history of not being kind to babies, and they're a lot larger. So unfortunately, things happen, and that happened at her previous home. But we're being very cautious because we don't want any of our babies to pass away so young. So sad, because they're probably like 3 months old at this point. But they're adorable, and I love them. And most of them are skittish of us, but we've been leaving our hand in the cage, and Velisca loves us. Velisca will climb all over us and hide in our hair. It's adorable. And Titan is the one that has like the worst of the respiratory infections out of all of the 7 babies that we have. Um, so we have 9 rats altogether now, which is crazy. So we still have Winter and Summer, and then we have the 4 girls and the 3 boys. The 3 boys were not planned. The 3 boys were not planned. I think it was 2 of the girls had passed away like the day after we had gotten them, and we weren't sure what it was, if it was the long travel because we had a 3-hour drive to pick them up, or if it was a change of food, or whatever it could have been. We're not positive, but we contacted the breeder, and he was like, okay, well, come get some more ratties. We're like, all right. And so we went, and we picked up, because we lost 2 of our 4 girls. We planned on getting 4 girls. We lost 2 of our 4 girls, and he was like, you want to pick out some more? And I was like, sure. So we picked out, two girls, and he's like, no, you can pick out more. And then we picked out 3 boys. On accident. We didn't realize they were boys because they were small at the time, and so you couldn't really tell very well because everything was kind of hidden. But now you can definitely tell that they're boys, and everyone is separated. There's no accidental litters going on. Um, we may end up breeding at some point. We'll see though. It just kind of depends on what we're able to do and how we're able to handle things. Um, but possibly we might breed Summer, which, like, I love babies, so it's a possibility, but it's not confirmed. Um, Summer just seems to be more interested in the boys than anything, which is hilarious. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, strep. We've had strep too. Um, our throat isn't too bad. We thought it was allergies. Um, oh yeah, I'm not positive. I'm definitely not positive who's fronting, because we had Cole this morning, and then we had Ashley, and then Kay, and then Leone. Like today has been kind of like a mix of a bunch of alters because we're just like doing a bunch of stuff and we have to get things done. Yeah, it's that's so fun. But yeah. Oh. That's if we breed Summer. If we decide to breed, it would be with Summer because Winter has a history of being a little carnivore. We'll put it that way. She has a history of being a little carnivore. But yeah, it would definitely be Summer. Um and those two are doing really well. Summer has started to come around. We've been able to pick her up a couple of times without her biting us because we have scars on our fingers from her just like gouging our fingers. From she sniffs and then she just like So I think she's learning that that's not exactly acceptable. Um, and Winter, like both of them are still skittish of us, but they're getting better with being handled. We just don't handle them very often because they are so skittish. So we've been like feeding them sweet potatoes, baby food, sweet potato baby food, and they've been loving that. What's the topic? We're talking about rats right now. We're talking about our baby rats. We have 7 baby rats, 3 boys, 4 girls. And then we have our 2 adult rats, Summer and Winter, and we're thinking of possibly breeding Summer. Um, Maybe. We will definitely see how that goes. In which case, we would keep one of our bird cages that we have. We bought 2 bird cages so we could separate the boys and the girls until we could get the mesh onto one of our like big cages for them. And so they were like when we first got them, we had them all together and they were happy family. And then we were reading up on exactly how old they could be. And then we decided we didn't want an accidental litter by having boys and girls together, because we didn't plan on having boys. Um, we definitely did not plan on having boys. We planned on having all girls. Um, and so we weren't really familiar with how old they needed to be when we needed to separate them. And so when we read up on it, a couple days later, we got an extra cage and separated them out so we wouldn't have any accidental litters because that would be a lot. So we separated them out, and now we had the boys and the girls, the babies, in our ferret nation, separated by there's like a middle barrier. You can open it to have the entire thing up and down, or you can have it closed so you can have the separation. We had the boys and girls in there, and it had them just separated. But today we decided that it was time for Winter and Summer to kind of get closer to the babies and try and make friends and socialize and such. So we took the boys and put them in their baby cage, which was one of our bird cages, just for a day or two until we can get the other big cage. We have 2 big cages. We have one that has a divider, and then we have one that's just the bars are just way too wide, so we have to put mesh over it. So until we get the mesh onto the larger cage that the big girls were in, the boys will be in their bird cage for a little while. They still have a ton of stuff to climb on and hide in and scavenge for. Um, we just need to get the bigger cage meshed so the boys can escape, because Summer has proven that she's able to escape out of their cage at will. And we're just like, oh boy, we got to deal with that now. So now we have the big girls in the top of the cage and the baby girls in the bottom of the cage, and they're getting to know each other. Hopefully, sharing scents and such will help. We're gonna hello. But yeah, so we have them separated because I just don't want Winter to cannibalize the babies, because that does happen. Rats are savage. um, we're waiting for them to get a little bit bigger, and then we're going to introduce them in our giant bathtub so they have lots of room to kind of skitter around. And as soon as there's any sign of any violence or anything like that, we're going to scoop the adults out and put them in their own place. And then we'll try it again the next day and just continue on from there. That's going to be probably about 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Off topic of rats. No longer talking about rats. We're talking about Odyssey, but rats at the same time. And then we'll lead into just Odyssey. But those of you who have rats and you have a dog or dogs, do your dogs ever beg your rats for food? Because Odyssey will sit in front of their cage, um, and he sits there and he looks at them like he's begging me for food. Like he'll just and watch them eat, and they have carrots and peas and things like that, that they get daily, and he'll just beg them for that food and whine at them. He's like, "Why can't I have food?" But yeah. And he gets his own food. If I feed the rats, I feed him too, and I give him a little bit of vegetables like what I give the rats. And he loves it. He loves his veggies. But then he finishes his, and then he goes to the rats and begs them for food. Oh, Audie makes me laugh. But yeah, so Odyssey had his first public access trip a couple weeks ago to Home Depot when we got the first set of wire for our big Ferret Nation, so we could put that all together. And he did really well. He got introduced to shopping carts. He got to see another dog in the store and ignore them. He walked with us, and we were only in there for maybe 7 minutes. We grabbed what we needed. We went to the register. He sat down like a good boy. We checked out, and then we got back out to the car, and he was really good, even with the little terror dog. It was a French bulldog that wanted to eat Odyssey. I feel like just the barking and the lunging and things like that. But Home Depot is a pet friendly store, and we can't say anything about it. I'm sorry that the camera keeps adjusting and readjusting. We're on our bed, and there's nothing really good to put the phone on. Maybe here. No, I don't even think that's gonna work. Hold on. Maybe. I gotta get my phone charged a little bit more before we go up and see the babies. But yeah, so Odyssey did his first public access trip, and that was awesome. There. Maybe that'll work. I don't know for sure. Yeah, we were so happy that he did so well. He still doesn't like car rides, but we're working on that. We're getting him desensitized completely to the car, and we have his nausea meds, and yeah. Um, he's doing really well though, and he loves playing with other dogs. And he's still a little shy around people, which is actually nice. Like he doesn't bark at them unless they're inside our house, but like at stores and stuff, he'll shy away from hands if they go to pet him, which I'm just like, I hope to keep that in public, honestly, because I just yeah. I I would rather people not pet him and him shy away from being pet rather than him just wanting attention from everyone. So I'm kind of happy about that he's not really excited about other people. Yeah, it is a very quiet chat. I'm trying to find new things to talk about, but I'm running out of subjects. Um, we started our new job. We have Strep. Odyssey's doing well. Baby rats. Our wedding dress. What else do you all want me to talk about? Like, why do think people it's okay to just come pet your dog because people have no manners? I guess. I don't know. Um, Oh yeah, I'm making Odyssey a new vest. So his current vest that I have for him is just a little bit too big. um, his vest is just a little bit too big for him, so I'm making him a pride vest, which I'm really excited about. It like when I go up to show you the baby rats, because I'm gonna show you the baby rats. Um, I'm gonna show you the fabric that I'm gonna make the vest out of. I'm really excited for it. Not a lot has happened in our inner world. We've been mostly focusing on out here and the wedding and doing things. So not too much has happened in the inner world. Most of it has been out here and being active and things like that. Um, but yeah, most people don't understand service dogs. And they decide not to read, and then they act like you're the rude one saying, "Don't pet my dog," when you obviously have a badge that says, "Don't pet." Odyssey is pretty big now. Um, I don't even know how much he would weigh because we don't have a scale. But he's pretty big. He's almost 8 months. And he's becoming a good man. He's hitting his terrible twos though. He's running around and won't stop and pulling. He has such a good nose that he's like pulling cat food out of things that I didn't even realize there was still cat food in. I was like, holy cow, where did you even find that? And he rips his toys apart. There's stuffing everywhere all the time, and I gotta pick that up actually. Um, the wedding planning is going good. Yeah, he's chewed on like blinds and chairs, and he's chewed a cable or two, not too many though. And he's tried to grab toys that aren't his, but very minor things. He doesn't really chew on very much unless he's alone, which is when he's decided to chew on the stuff that he chews on that's not meant to be chewed on. And he also likes to rip holes in his bed. Like, we have this. Matt here. He's starting to sleep beside us. So we have him crate trained, but when he's in his crate, if we give him a bed, he'll rip the memory foam out of it. So he's sleeping beside us now. We have a lifted bed for him, so you can kind of see. We have a lifted bed, and he stays on his leash. Doing really good with that. He's been just growing, like, he chews on his toy. He tries to get up on the bed. He's not allowed up on the bed. And then we turn out the light, and he just passes out. And I absolutely love that he's just mellowing down at night. It's so nice. Yeah, he chews on leashes. He's we had a 35-pound dog tie for outside because he was 21 pounds the last time we went to the vet when he was 5, I want to say 5 or 6 months old. So he like, I don't even know how he did it. I think he ran so fast that he just snapped the cable. And that just shows, like, how strong he is. So we got him a St. Bernard level cable because everything else he would snap through, and occasionally we need to leave him outside for like a half hour so we can mop or vacuum or, do something inside, and we don't have a fence yet. So we'll put him on his cable and leave him outside, and he'll get tangled. And that's just, that's fantastic. So he'll get tangled up and he'll whine. Now we have one of those things that go on the ground, and we have it in a spot where he can't get tangled, but we need to make a shade spot for him, which is hard because if we make a shade spot, he's gonna get tangled. So it's just like, what do we do? But no, he does pretty good when he's outside. But he does chew through leashes occasionally. Have we had any spooky things happen? Not really. We've been pretty good about making sure that I don't know if you mean ghost activity, which we haven't had a lot of that other than just random voices around the house. But as far as Odyssey and us going out in public and things like that, we avoid scary situations. So. All right, guys. I think we're charged enough to go and see the baby rats. Let's go on a trip. We're going on a trip, chat. We're going on a trip. Everyone, get in the car. We're going for a trip. Get in the car and buckle up and don't shout. Can't fight over the back seat, guys. Here's Audie. Audie. Here you go. Hi, buddy. You should have thought about going to the bathroom before we left, guys. Here's Audie. I'm taking Chad on a trip to see the rats. Okay, here's our destroyed room because of Odyssey. Here's the cage the big girls were in, and then you can see winter there, and summer back there, and we have 4 babies down there, and we have 3 babies in here, and that's until we can get this thing wired up like we have that one. Let me show you the boys first. Saddle. Good boy. Odyssey loves the rats. So here's our boys. So I don't know how they got a vitamin bottle, but I highly doubt that it had anything in it. This is Titan. He's my best boy. He loves being out and chilling. This is Velisca's twin, and you'll see why I call him that, because you can't really tell the difference between him and Velisca, other than the fact that he's a boy. And then this is Triangle Boy. That's Triangle Boy right there. And I know they don't have a lot in this cage, but that's because I literally just put them in there, and I'm going to transfer some of the stuff from the big girl's cage over to their cage, so they have stuff to climb in until I get this one finished. And then we have Summer and Winter. They're doing good. Clamoring over each other. And then we have our baby girls. So let's see. Sometimes they're down here. So we have Triangle Girl here. She's the most skittish out of the babies. Sometimes she lets me pet her. And then this over here, let me see if I can grab her. Oh, they all like to run. Come here, baby. I want to grab one of you. And I have to clean their cage out. I cleaned it a couple days ago, but they dirty their cage up pretty quick. So this is Quarantine. Come here, Quarantine. They're all pretty skittish, but I'm getting them feeling all right. And this is Velisca. Hi. Hi. They're not mice, they're ratties. And they love this little thing. Hi. I'm planning on making this bioactive, so I'm gonna put like a cement mixing tub under here. And have a bioactive setup for them. Velisca, come here. And Summer's interested in the babies. They have some of the bars showing just so they can kind of see each other and get used to one another, but they also have a big portion of it covered, so they don't have to be on the wires if they don't want to be. And all the babies are interested in the adults. This is COVID, or Rona. Hi. Come here. And Velisca, out of the girls, is the most timid. Well, I wouldn't say timid. I'd just say, like, she's the most handleable. She doesn't mind. And Odyssey loves watching the rats. It's like TV. And he begs them for food, like I said. And this is Triangle Girl. She's also one of the most skittish. And the rats are interested in Odyssey. Come here. Come here, Quarantine. Hi, honey. They're all super adorable. And they love sniffing my hand. Like if I leave my hand here for long enough, they'll come up and they'll sniff it and they'll see what I got if I have anything. But yeah, Summer's in there. This seems like it would be too small for adult rats, but it's definitely not. And the ladies get to sniff each other safely through the bars without getting bit or anything like that. This is how I'm letting them get to know each other without getting hurt. We've had some toes nipped, but altogether they've been doing pretty good on trying to get to know one another. Summer and Winter are interested in the babies, but they were more interested in the boys, so that's why I put them up there. And they love their hammocks. I sew these hammocks myself. But yeah, this gives them a safe opportunity to sniff the adults and not get their toes nibbled on. And yeah. Our babies are loving to get to interact with the adults. I think if anyone's gonna go first in meeting, it'll probably be Triangle Girl because she's actually the biggest out of all of my girls. And I need a name for her. I also need a name for Triangle Boy and Velisca's twin. Audie! Really? Odyssey, come on, dude. Why are you peeing inside? You know better. That is the first accident Odyssey's had in a long time. Thanks, dude. You butthead. You know better. You're supposed to whine at the door. Come on. Go. Well, that was a bust. Give me 1 minute, guys. Can you take Audie out? He just peed in my room. Yeah. Come on, dude. I have to forget. That door is not useful right now. Go. Go. Gosh. Okay. Well, that was great. I love it when he has random accidents and doesn't tell me that he needs to go out. He is just a puppy though, so. But yeah, I love having all these rats. They're good ladies and gentlemen. They love sniffing my fingers and nibbling. Yes, that was the Goblin Queen. Rat face. And no matter what they've told you, they're just like cats. We've already fed them today. I swear. We have fed them several times today, actually. They're all good ladies. I love them. What do you mean, don't let size fool us? They're so cute. And quarantine's really starting to grow on me. Because she has this weird calicky coat. Like, you know what cowlicks are, you know, like almost everyone has them. They form mostly on the back of your head. She has them all over her coat, which makes her hair just stand up. Come on, Valiska. Come on, honey. You can sniff Summer, but I'm not gonna let you nibble toes. Sorry, Valiska. I still need to make them their playpen so everyone can have separate playtime without trying to go onto each other's cages. Because right now, as far as I'm concerned... Oh, I know all plenty a day to eat and nibble on and scavenge for, and I give them their main diet in the morning, and then I give them vegetables in the afternoon, and then I give them some more of their main diet before bed. But they're pretending like I haven't fed them at all today. My dear. No, you cannot. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I can't let you free roam yet. I love you, but you're too small. Y'all. Y'all. You are too small. I know you. You will just hide. What is the point? Come on, Quarantine. I love how curious they are. They're good babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't all just, like, run around right this minute. Sorry, Huns. It's for your safety. This is what we have instead of parakeets now. Because we used to have the parakeets, and then one of them started making a really triggering noise for us. I forgot to flip your guys' thing back over. Sorry, boys. I'm sorry, boys. They're adorable. Hi. Hi. Mind if I join this cuddle puddle? Mind if I join this cuddle puddle? Yeah, Magenta, our yellow parakeet, she started making this fire alarm sound. I don't know how she learned how to do it, but it got to the point where we were just like, I cannot have you screaming like that. And have us in just like a complete shutdown. So we got ratties instead. Come here, Titan. Come here, Titan boy. Titan boy. He's the biggest of our boys. Yeah. Hi, boy. Hi, boy. Yeah. Hi. He's also the one that tolerates me the most. Okay, buddy. I know you want to hide. Here you go. You can go hide now. You can go hide now. Yeah. And, like, we knew we would get a lot of backlash for rehoming our birds. But, we really needed not to be triggered all the time. And give them a couple more hides to go into so they're not so exposed. And Titan just immediately starts chewing on the box. All right, there you guys go. You got a couple more hides. And I'm gonna grab the water because they need them water. Here we go. We got that drip. And I'll give them more food before bed. Yeah, we go with that logic too. If we gotta rehome, we're not gonna just sit there and, you know, think on it for forever. We're gonna, you know, do what's best for the animal and for ourselves. Here you guys go. And here's another box for you, gals. Hi, Velisca. Hey, baby girl. Come on. Here you go. I love my ratties. They're so darn cute. I got another box for you girls to go into. And I'll replace your already shelter. You guys nest again. They love their hammock. Yeah, and summer and winter are all interested in the babies. I hope that first introductions actually go well, especially now that we have them kind of in the same setup. Anyhow, we're going back on a trip, so buckle up, use the bathroom before we leave, and we're gonna head back downstairs. Mage, you cannot be in here. You are not permitted. Oh, Mage is huge, by the way. She got bigger. Yes! No, lady, I cannot have you in here. Come on. But yeah, so... Oh, I almost forgot to show you guys. I'm making Odyssey 2 new vests. 2 new Pride vests. One with this fabric. And one with this fabric. I'm like so excited to make the vests and everything. Cats, I know you love being in here because there's ratties, but... Yes, I am so excited to make him a couple of Pride vests. And you know that he's having teal ribbon lining it. I'm gonna see what we have to eat. Because I'm hungry, but I can't eat very much right now. A very small chicken fettuccine Alfredo. I'll take it. But yeah, so I took today off from work because I woke up with the worst throat feeling ever. So I was just like, no, I'm not going to go to my call job and ruin my throat even more. Yes. But, yeah, so we called out of work. Strep is no fun, but this time is better than the last time. No, you don't get to be on the counter, you little butt face. I just cleaned the counter. You're not allowed. Yes, teal is for dissociative disorders, but I believe it's for something else too. I can't remember. I think it's Mental Health Month. Well, I'm glad we can be your happy ending. That's always a bonus. Oh. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where we put the salt. Because we cleaned the kitchen today, so let me show you. We cleaned our kitchen today. Is it looking nice and snazzy? We even have our oops, sorry. We even have our coffee plate here with tea and coffee. And we just got everything kind of nice. So we cleaned our kitchen, but I'm not sure where the salt went. That's not salt. Stay. Do you know where the salt went?
Oh my god. No, hold on.
Because the owl salt was like right here.
Oh, Mom put it over here.
Oh, okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's salt. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think teal is just in general for mental health month or mental illness month. I'm not sure. Anyhow, please hold. I have to put salt in my fettuccine. And you're being looked at by an owl. And Willow's become an outdoor cat because she kept peeing on the counter. So now she's an outdoor kitty. And has been for the last 2 or 3 days, and she's still upset about it. But unfortunately, when you pee on the counter, there's nothing else that can be done. Aether is at work. Most of the time when I'm streaming, Ethan is literally always at work. Like, everyone always seems to ask that, and then we're just like, he's at work. I don't know what to tell you guys. Anyway, I'm going to eat off camera, and I will continue watching chat. And Odyssey is chilling. Oh, I just need to get something in my system. The jokes are strong with this one. That's too cold. Gotta heat it up more. I have no clue when the next Minecraft session is. I don't know. He just kind of does those randomly. Excuse me. While I hop around Odyssey.
Dog food, didn't use all of it. I used like a couple bowls for training.
Yeah. Did he have enough for dinner? Do you know?
Not yet. I was just using some for training.
Okay.
Yeah, he was really good when he was scratched by the cat doll today.
Well, that's good.
Let me slide try and get a little bowl.
He also has one right in front of his crate.
Oh yeah, I'll just give him that.
Okay. Yeah, we're working with Odyssey because I don't think he ever fully learned how to like climb the stairs properly, so he just runs up the stairs and runs down the stairs. He doesn't ever properly walk up and down them, which is a little annoying. People are saying hello, Goblin Queen.
Yes. That's the rest of it.
Okay. Yeah, we're trying to train him not to do that and just to walk with us. Because it's a little annoying when he runs and you have to hit his face with the door. I'm kidding. He ducks underneath the door, but it's still really annoying when he goes first. He needs to learn that that's not the way it is. And so far, he's doing pretty good about it. Yeah, so we're training him to go up and down with us on the stairs.
Got the baby.
Dogs do be like that, but he's training to be a service dog, so I need him not to be like that.
I got 4 pieces of boiled chicken in the fridge.
Gucci.
You wait, sir.
Hello. We're just eating off camera, because I know eating is triggering for people, so. What is... Jazz, come here. You see that on the camera, right? What is that?
Yo, what the fuck?
What?
There's a person shape in the door. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my god, what? Literally, what the fuck? There's nothing there.
Okay.
Ghost joining the live stream, I guess. Damn.
I'm eating chicken fettuccine alfredo.
Yeah, take a screenshot real quick.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh, what? Oh my god. I was like, what the fuck?
I like looked back and forth and then I was like, ah. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Willow
Outside. Willow.
anger.
He keeps sitting on the wood pile by the laundry room door and screaming.
I know.
He was on the barbecue watching Odyssey earlier. Odyssey! It's the boy.
Well, sometimes pre-cooked meals are the only thing we can eat because we don't, like, we know how to cook, but it's just like we're too mentally ill to cook at the moment. Hello.
Yeah, he found his duck head earlier and got the zoomies.
Such a silly man.
I love your duck head.
Yeah, when you're ready for him to go to bed, you can just put him in his crate. Because I have a nightly routine where he settles down in his crate and then I bring him to his bed and then we settle down for the night by the bed. So when you're ready for...
I think now is good because he went to the bathroom outside and then he played frisbee for a while. So he should be a little more tired out.
Well, he's still happily enjoying your company. Like, he's just looking at you like you're the best person in the world right now. Here's the Odyssey cam. Should Odyssey go to bed? Yes or no? Vote now.
Baby boy. Stay, man. You stinky boy.
I've won, yes.
Little bastard bedtime.
Someone says, let the boy have more play. Free doggo for longer.
Give me your duck. Your duck head.
No, let the puppers play. He has a ton of energy and it just doesn't stop, which is why we have to put him in the crate before bed. We have to put him in the crate before bed, then he settles down and he falls asleep, and then we grab him and bring him to the bed that he has beside our bed. Dark and spooky. Just kidding, it's not that dark. It's just my camera. I still don't know who's fronting because we have like quite a few different people that were just like out all day. Sorry, I'm taking my CBD gummies that I take for bedtime. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of a mixture of people right now. Not sure. Yeah, we've been coke-on for most of the day. And just generally switchy, which is fun. Okay, Let's get my phone plugged back in. But yeah, so Odyssey has to be put in his crate before bed so he can calm down, kind of get sleepy. Our day, we woke up not feeling the best, but as the day went on, why do I have? Oh, I was like, why do I have stuff on my shirt? But it's just the fettuccine sauce. So we had to call out from work because we work from home for as a call answering agent. But yeah. So Ether, I don't know. Dorian is kind of a wild card right now. And Dorian and Max are not together. Tell everyone that now. Dorian and Max are not together because Dorian's gay. But yeah, so that is a thing. But Max is okay with it. Max is just like, okay, I'll find another altar. It's all right. And the rest of us are just debating on who gets to get married on the day. Like, we're kind of just treating it like, you know, we're making our relationship between the system like solidified. I don't know, celebration. It's a celebration kind of. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you feel like we're super cool.
Boy incoming.
Hi, buddy. Are you gonna lay down? Settle.
Yeah, he kind of ran around for a bit longer and then just plopped in the
Saddle.
kitchen floor.
Yeah, he can still go in his crate because he has to calm down for the night.
Yeah, come on.
Grab a toy and have him like play with the toy.
Yeah.
He has some tug ropes in the basket. Play with them, then have him go into his crate. Play with him, have him go into his crate, and then close the door. I'm glad you think we look great. It's exciting. Odyssey, he's almost 8 months old. He'll be 8 months on the 27th. And he'll be a year on October 27th. Yeah, I don't know, hun. Like you asked Story and yourself about their system. We do talk, but you know, I don't know everything. So you can ask them. No, go. You're fine. I'm just letting you know that we don't know everything about our partner. We let them have their privacy. Go. He's like, I'm just gonna lay here. I'm gonna pretend. I'm gonna pretend like this is my spot. Like, you don't go into your crate every night. Odyssey is a medium-haired border collie. He's a little skinny right now. We need to up his food intake, but I gotta wait until my check passes because my bank denied it, so I gotta go get it redone. There we go. You can close this door if it makes it easier. Yeah, he's got a ton of energy and he just continues running and running and running. And we've upped his food a couple of times. How do you keep altars from getting you confused? I don't know. They get us confused too. But yeah, we have Chime and so we can only do mobile deposits. And they basically said that they couldn't approve the check, so to just like take it to a different bank or get it cashed and have the money put on our account.
It's great now.
Yeet. Thank you. But yeah, so it's just I don't even know. I don't know what's up with that, but I'm just gonna have Ether deposit it into their account and send it over to us, and that'll be easier. That way we could finally make our car payment, which is 2 days late already. It's our first car payment, and we were supposed to get our check on Friday and then pay on Sunday, and then our check didn't come in until yesterday, and then our bank denied it today, so we're gonna have to pay tomorrow, which is just annoying. Yeah, I hope so too, because we have bills to pay. Like, I have the internet bill to pay, which is keeping my job. You know, I have to pay the internet bill so I can continue working to pay the internet bill. And I have to pay for Odyssey's online academy that we're going through. And then I have to pay for my car. And my dad helped me with insurance because this first paycheck wasn't it's a good amount, it's just not as much as I needed to cover everything. So but my next paycheck should be decent. And then we're working 4 times, so we're full time, so we're working 420s or 410s, not 420s. That would be hilarious. We're working 410s, which is nice because we only work 2 days in a row, and that's keeping us from calling out and getting like overly exhausted. So we're working 410s. We work 2 days, have 1 day off, work 2 days, have 2 days off, and etc. And it's paying pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Yeah, CBD and THC for us, we have really bad nighttime anxiety and insomnia. And so if we don't take, like, we have melatonin, but with CBD, we don't have to increase our CBD intake for it to continue working. So we take 1 10 milligram CBD. It's like a gummy a night, and then like we have no issues falling asleep. But with melatonin, we have to increase the dosage or stop it for a couple of days and then continue. Whereas CBD, we don't have to do that. And it helps take care of our anxiety and just lets us pass the fuck out, which is nice. I do recommend continue trying it, trying to get through that. I know other countries are different with their stuff. Over here, it's recreational, and I know not everyone has that ability, but I definitely recommend it for like those who need it. You know, like if you want to try it, definitely try it. Just make sure you're the right age. Like, I'm not saying drugs are good, okay? I'm just saying that it's helped us a lot with our anxiety, and it helps us not switch so darn often, and it just eases a lot of everything. So I personally do recommend it. And Ether, like, they would be in so much pain if they didn't take it. So, yeah. I personally recommend it, but I'm not like you need it and you need it and you need it. Some people are allergic, so just be careful with what you are using, and just try and see how you're doing. Um, let's see. What else? Yeah, we were using hydroxyzine and that stopped working. But also, if we stop taking it for even a day, the next time we take it, if we take it before bed, we'll wake up dizzy and not able to get up, which is rough. And then melatonin, we just have to increase the dose. CBD is the only thing that's really worked. Um, and on our weekends, we take the THC ones just because it's nice to have a little bit of relax and then kind of like a lifting so we can do some system work if we want to. But also, it makes movies interesting and you think about things that you wouldn't normally think about, which is kind of cool. Um, but it's all up to choice. Let me see. Oh yeah, our stepmom, her name is Donna, and she's helping plan our wedding. She lives 8.5 hours from us, which is a long trip, but she's got pictures of our yard, and she's got like plans set out for how so us being high AF. No, it's kind of like a mild high, I guess. But it helps us calm down and actually enjoy our evenings. So anyway, so our stepmom is helping us like set things in motion, telling us what we need to get for the wedding. So we're having 6 table rentals and 30 chair rentals, and yeah, we're really excited about all of it. And she's making our altar, and we're going to do hand fasting, um, which is like a witch type culture. I don't know if it's pagan or Wiccan. I think it's pagan. I'm not sure, but we're gonna do hand fasting. Thank you. We're very excited about the wedding dress, and we're gonna wear it in a video, and like I don't know, we might make a vine with it on. It would be hilarious. We wouldn't post it until after the wedding, but we're gonna wear it around the house because why only wear it once? We paid $450 for it. Why not wear it more than that? But yeah, we're really excited. And then we have the guy, we were talking about this earlier in the stream. We hired a guy to do yard work for us because there's just so much, and with us working full time, Ether working full time, and Jessica having heat sensitivity, it's very hard to get yard work done, period. And the amount that we need to get done is a lot. Doesn't seem like a lot, but this is just menthol. I think a lot of states have passed the flavor ban or whatever, but these we just buy pods for. Ether has not found their wedding outfit yet. Um, they are looking, they're trying to decide between a nice, interesting looking dress top and like uh, dress robes. Um, yeah, but yeah, so we're having like weed whacking being done, and we have grass being pulled out, and we have things being taken to the dump. We have garden areas that we're planting, and a bunch of other things that we're doing with the yard. And it's just a lot of work. Like it's so much to try and get all of that done. Um, and we're just really enjoying, having somebody to help us out and it not being too much of a big ordeal, because that's a lot of work. And we're trading some of his work for dog training for him and his rescue. So we're really excited to just have everything like that done. But yeah, um, uh, what else? Oh yeah, we will be streaming our wedding. Um, we'll be having one on one phone and one on the other. And then I don't know, I'm just streaming until I don't feel like streaming anymore. Um and let's see. Yeah, I don't know what else here, but yeah, especially when both us and Ether have bad backs. Like I looked at Ether's spine the other day, and like part of his spine is like this, where it's not super duper noticeable. Like, I don't know, here's the bottom of one vertebrae, right? And here's the top of the other. And so like his spine is just off, and I'm like, you need to get into a chiropractor. That's why your back hurts so bad. And he was like, it's been fine. I'm like, no, you've been in pain since we met. But yeah, um, clean the kitchen today. We're going to train a dog tomorrow. And then we've watched a little bit of Steven Universe, but I don't know. There's some stuff we just yeah. Yeah, we're doing dark purple and dark blue. And I don't know. I know my stepmom is helping a lot with the wedding planning. Um, she's getting like super excited. I'm like, you need to start a business, because she planned her wedding, then she's planned baby showers and other people's weddings, and it's just like she's done so much for everyone, and I'm just like, you need to start a business over this. You could get paid like $5,000 a wedding for everything you do. She's like, oh, but I like doing it for fun. And I'm like, well, I appreciate it. I just think that you should definitely, do some stuff. But yeah, you should use your talent. Thank you. And yes, our stepmom is amazing. We were a little weirded out because she could be our sister. Not literally, but she's old, like young enough to be our sister. But she makes our dad happy, and she's really nice. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know all of Steven Universe stuff, but we don't really like combining or comparing it with d.i.d. A lot of people use Gem Fusion, and we're just like, no, that's not us. Ether feels the same way. But yeah, so like it's so exciting, and we're gonna end up ordering our wedding invites, not this coming up Friday, but the next Friday. So yeah, I'm like really excited. How is everyone else tonight? We have like I still can't believe we have strep. We sat there for a week and a half being like, this is just allergies. This is just allergies. And then it wasn't going away, and we were just like, fine. And we went into went into the urgent care and they tested us and they're like, "Yep, you're positive for strep." And I was like, "How do I have strep? I thought this was allergies." But this morning our throat hurt pretty bad. Yeah, we have antibiotics. And the wedding is October 5th. It's our anniversary. It's our 5-year anniversary, actually. We'll have been together for 5 years on our wedding. It's grown up pretty far. We're hoping it grows out more so we could do something with it for the wedding. Otherwise, if it's not long enough, we're just gonna shave it. It's only like 8 here, 8 p.m. But yeah, we're just really excited for all of it. And Ether's in an existential crisis, but that's okay. We still love him. Of course, we still love him. I don't know why I said we still love him. Like it wasn't obvious. I mean, we're getting married in October. If any of you took that seriously, like we're getting married in October. um, yeah, we're gonna have a veil. It's $100 though, so we're gonna wait to order it. I like both tea and coffee, and I'm down for whatever. I like black coffee. I like sweetened coffee. I like all types of tea. Like, I drink all of it. Although I do have a funny story from yesterday when we were at the doctor's office. So the nurse technician that was there, she was like, "Okay, we're just gonna do a strep test first and see if that comes back positive." And of course it did. The title of this was you know, "We have strep, come chill," or whatever. Um, and so she was like, "I'm gonna make you gag. Hold on." And we were like trying not to laugh. And she did the swab, and we didn't even gag. Like she was like, "Wow, you did so good. I wish everybody was this easy." I was just laughing. Yeah, us and Ether when the nurse technician walked out, we were like, "I didn't even gag," and we were both just busting up laughing. It was a good time. And then the doctor comes in and is like, "You're positive." And I was like, "Oh, I have strep." And he's like, "No, you have COVID." And I was like, "What? I got tested for strep." And yeah, that was a time. That was hilarious. And then I was like, and he was like, "Oh, wait, what? Hold on, 1 minute." And then he walks out of the room, and like 10 minutes later comes back and he's like, "I'm so sorry, you have strep." Like we don't have COVID. I knew if it was anything, it would be um sure, you can send that. You can find our PO box, and it's all in descriptions and such. I don't know if it's in um this this stream, but um yeah, COVID tests I've heard definitely suck. We had the whooping cough test, and it sounds like it's the same as that, and we're just like, oh. Yeah, it was a fun doctor's visit. Just a lot of laughs. Being awake with no sleep, cold shower, which sucks, but it wakes you up, it shocks your body. Coffee and eating high protein foods, healthy high protein foods. Yeah, we had to get the whooping cough test when we were like 9. That was a big thing when we were young, and it is just like, ugh. Yeah, it's nice that we're able to go in and see the doctor and stuff and go in together. But yeah, we were just like when the doctor did that, we were busting up laughing and we were like, "Oh, wrong test, sorry." And he came back in and he's like, "I'm so sorry." And we're like, "It's okay. We were having a laugh. It's all good." No, we don't have Jack Skellington tarot cards. But yeah, if anyone wants to send us anything, I know we've gotten a couple asks and PMs about sending wedding gifts. If you want to send us anything, just send it to the PO box. We check it once or twice a month. Never a dull moment. You're right. Yeah, the one up your nose is just awful. That's what the whooping cost one. We're getting married in October, on October 5th. I was just talking about how my stepmom's helping with wedding stuff. Hey. My stepmom's helping with a lot of wedding planning and getting things together and things like that. Yeah, the doctor was super worried that we were gonna get like upset about it, and he was laughing with us. He was like like nervous laughter, but it was hilarious. Thank you. It's our 5-year anniversary. We're getting married on our 5-year anniversary. If you check our community tab, I posted pictures of the dress. I picked the dress. I'm getting that on June 30th. And I'm so excited. And we've lost 6 pounds. We were a size 12, and I don't know how 6 pounds changed that to a size 10, but we're now a size 10. Um, and we're, for the first time since we were 13, we're under 150 pounds, which is insane. We've always been 155 and we're 149, almost 148. So like I was like, holy cow, and that's with clothes on. That's with all our clothes on and holding our wallet and everything. Like, holy cow. Um, so we're just impressed that we've lost weight, and we've lost it over the course of like 3 months, which is when we got Odyssey. So it's just like we didn't change almost anything besides like eating a little healthier and going on multiple walks with Odyssey and playing and running. Like, holy cow. Yeah, I'm excited to see our outfits together too. I'm just like so stoked. I'm just like, yes, let's do it. Let's get married. This is a tapestry. I believe someone sent us. We have a couple that were sent to. Excuse me, were sent to us. Uh, I'm not sure what dowing the work is. Thank you. Yeah, our therapist, when we told her we had lost 2 pounds, we had only lost 2 pounds, and she's like, "Oh, so I should tell you to eat more." And we're like, "No, this is a good thing. We are going on walks and having exercise and doing fun things with Odyssey." And she's like, "Okay, as long as you're doing it healthily." And we're like, "We are, I promise." Like, we've only lost 6 pounds since getting Odyssey. But that's still like I can't believe we're under 150 pounds. That feels so good. We haven't been that way since forever. Anyway, I'm gonna have a gobstopper. I know sugar is not the best thing for strep, but oh yes, yes, he is. He is doing the work and keeping us on our feet. We missed our last therapy session because we thought it was at we knew it was at 2 o'clock on Monday, and we had to take our lunch at that point. And then we stopped work at 3, and we were like, oh, it was at 2 and ended at 3. My bad. I don't think we've gained muscle much. Because when you gain muscle, you actually gain weight. So, our therapy, it started out in person, but then we had like an hour and a half drive to therapy. Now it's a 3.5 hour drive. So, with COVID and all that, our insurance is covering online visits. The littles are doing good. They haven't been out very much lately, but we plan on having them out pretty soon. Man, I love talking to you guys. People in chat, talk more. Oh, you're good. I don't mean it seriously. I just mean like I'm enjoying talking to you guys. Don't worry about it. The job's going good. Like I said, we quit our telemarketing job and we ended up going to a full-time answering service. We're a mix of a bunch of people. Like I honestly I think we've switched like 4 times during this stream, so I don't know. um what's the difference of what? I feel like I lost track of what we were talking about. Oh, our telemarketing job versus our answering service. So our telemarketing job, we would have to call businesses and ask them if they wanted to sign up for insurance. Um, and our answering service, people call businesses, and businesses have hired us to answer the phones for them after hours or when they're at lunch or taking overflow. Zoot suit? No. You should probably go to bed if you've been up for 30 hours. But yeah, no, we're enjoying being in the answering service because we get to help people. It just feels good because that's what we've always wanted to do is help people. So, um, we answer the phones for hospitals and I don't know, like auto shops and just different businesses that need us to answer the phones for them. But it's also full time. So we're able to actually live off of our wages. We're getting paid $15.20 an hour, which is pretty nice. It'll drop to $14.20 an hour, but then if we get our incentive bonuses, like if we do all the checklists during the calls and stuff, we are we would be able to make up to $16.75 an hour, which would be nice. Honeymoon vacation. We're going to Florida. My grandparents own a condo in Florida, and we're gonna go to Florida for a week and a half. Yeah, and since we have 10-hour shifts, we work four 10-hour shifts. We work 2 days, have 1 day off, and then work 2 days, have 2 days off. And I don't know, because we're enjoying it. It just feels like our shifts are just nice and they move smoothly. We plan on going to at least Orlando or a little Orlando for a moment to go to Universal Studios. We're not going to Disney. Devin or not Devin. Ether is um is triggered by Disney. So we're not going to Disney, but we're going to Universal Studios, which I'm excited about. Or Busch Garden. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, so we'll stay in the condo. We're going to the beach and having just nice nights out, and it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun. Yes, sunscreen for sure. And it's been, oh god, I was 12 the last time I went to Florida, and we're turning 24 in July. So well, hello, and thank you for coming in. And we might do a vlog, but we're pretty bad at vlogs when we're out and about doing things. Autobots? I don't know. I've never asked him about Transformers. Trying to make this stay upright, but since it's on a charger, it's really hard to get to like balance correctly. We good? I think we're good. But yeah, I'm just chilling though. It's the strep this time isn't that bad, which is nice. Yeah, she'll be taking care of Odyssey and our rats and our cats. You love our comedy videos? I love the one of me just staring at a wall and Ether planking. I still watch those sometimes, and I'm just like, that's a mood. I end up dissociating at the wall like all the time. I can't tell if that's a spider over there, like a really big spider, or if that's just something sitting on the floor. And I'm scared to go over to take a look. I don't have the link right now, but you can take a look back. It's our very last one that we did. And it was I think it was last October. I mean, we had 2 different Build-A-Bears. And one was recently, actually. Yeah, high school's been over for like 7 years. All right, have a good night. The Tarzan dance was great too. I love that. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. Life is going decently. We're finally gonna be able to pay bills and do a bunch of different things. It'll be nice. Yeah. And it's hilarious that we got strep throat because it just like I thought it was like all of us in our system, we were just like, oh, it's just allergies. Ether mowed the lawn last week, and it's been since then. So I feel like it was just that. And we go to the doctor today for allergy medication, like heavy duty allergy medication. They were like, oh, you have strep. Actually, they said we had COVID, and then they said we had strep because they got the test mixed up. But that was just a funny moment. But yeah, other than that. It was funny. It was funny because we got the strep test done, and it was very obviously the strep test, and we know the difference. Training other dogs, yeah, that's something we've been wanting to get into for forever. We wanted to like start helping other people train their own dogs and see what we could do. And we don't have a business license or anything, and we haven't gone to school for it, but we're really good at it. So yeah. Um, yeah, we got to get a training plan for that going. Um, since we have to get a training plan together, I think I'm gonna end the stream here soon. I'll stay for another 10 minutes or so, just so I can chit chat for a little bit longer. But I do have to get a lesson plan for tomorrow together before I go to bed. So if you have any questions or comments or well wishes or happy not having COVID and exciting wedding and good job and things that people say throughout the videos. If anyone has any of that, don't comment. And just kidding. No, but I don't have any videos currently that I plan to make. I do want to make a journaling video because we have a couple of journals we've been wanting to get started on, but have been delaying because we wanted to do a video months ago, like before Christmas. But it just never happened. So, yeah. No, you guys are so sweet. Seriously, y'all are sweet as heck. You can give me a cavity. Any more unboxing videos? I'm not sure. We've been kind of I have a bunch of stuff from a couple of different people. Um, but we just have to like compile it and show it off because we've already opened pretty much everything we've gotten recently because we were just like so excited to get stuff. We were just like, oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet sending us these things. Like we're happy about it. Like, we get excited when we get packages and stuff because it's just like, oh, that's so sweet of everyone. Anymore. But yeah, so I don't know if we'll do any more unboxing videos or if we'll just continue to get too excited. We get too excited and we're like, oh boy, what is this? Orange juice? Why orange juice? That sounds like it would hurt. Sounds like it would like really hurt. Like putting acid in open wounds. Ow. We do. We appreciate everyone like a lot. Like we're so thankful for everything we have. You all make it so worth it. I'm glad you were able to catch the stream too. We're all just really happy. Cadbury chocolate is pretty good, but I prefer C's chocolate. I don't know. Maybe it's just a preference. But yeah, we are. We're very grateful for everyone here. We will drink water. We will hydrate. Hydration. You as well. Thank you for being here and, supporting us and chit-chatting and whatnot. Um, we're just happy. We're so thankful for what we have. Like, you could have chosen any other channel to watch. You could have chosen a commentary channel instead of an educational-ish channel. Like, we're not super educational. We play video games and talk about d.i.d. um but yeah, we're super super grateful for everyone, following us and our journey together, and the mistakes we make, and picking ourselves back up from stuff. Like, it just, like, thank you for being here and supporting and all of that. You're welcome. We like being real. We like being, I like, we're not so raw that we're super triggering, but we try to be real as possible in explaining things. Um, because, like, I don't feel like having flashbacks on cameras. No offense to anybody that does. Like, I've seen Multiplicity and Me's video of that. Like, that's fine. But I feel like that can definitely be more triggering, than just speaking about it. Um, but yeah, so we try to be real to a point, because we feel like there's some things that should stay off the internet, and we're okay with that. All right, guys. Well, thank you all for being here, and I am shouting all of you out however I'm able to. um, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired. But yeah, so thank you all for being here. Thank you for supporting us, and you know everything. Hope you all have a fantastic morning, day, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. And we'll see you sometime in the future. Bye, guys.